Okay. All right. Well, Kirel, he kind of appeared after Pat did his turn undead, and just kind of like most of the forces that were left, like just making them run away. Um, he reappeared and asked, are you with him? And you guys responded, no. I don't know what you're talking about. And that's pretty much where we left off, as far as I remember. So that's the situation you guys are in right now. You have Kirel standing right here, and he's, little knife. What? Why are you here?
You want me to go from there?
He's talking to you.
Okay. I'm just looking at our map real quick. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We are searching for several things. Why are you here?
This is my solitude. My keep. I'm the steward here while I wait and plot to find and kill my quarry. Did he send you here?
We were sent by what did we call the one guy?
The general?
Okay, the Oni, the general. We were sent here by the general and Relaine.
What for?
And we are looking for a certain artifact. And we are also led to believe that a vast spell that has affected all of Shrungosk was cast at this location.
Not here. But under here. Who? How do I ask this? I'm trying to think of how I want to phrase this. Are you here to kill me?
I did not know you were alive.
Very good then.
If that is what you are, I kind of like look at his neck and I'm like, the fuck.
He kind of he chuckles and some of the air like escapes from his neck, so it sounds kind of like a hiss, like a. I am not alive or dead. Let me think how it. I have been brought back for my revenge. Once this is complete, I hope to pass on.
And who would you say you serve?
I serve my rage.
Say that again, sorry, I couldn't hear what you said.
I serve my rage. But in doing so, I feel that I may have made alliances that may have proven unhelpful for others.
Did you help Erd?
I did. He had me clear the way for him to a locked stone door underneath the keep. And in return, he would create a window of opportunity for me so that I may pass on.
You spoke of revenge. Against who?
I am afraid to tell you, for you may turn against me.
If it is who I think, I have a great many questions for him myself, and possibly my own knife in his back.
What did he do to you?
Well, he killed you, for one.
Indirectly. He did not hold the knife.
I saw him stand over your body with a bloody blade.
He may have held it in form, but in word, it was your father who held the knife.
Okay, Sarah's brain's blowing a little bit here. Okay. Okay, well, she would just kind of stare at Kira like, the fuck?
Your father has many allegiances outside of Shrindosk. I fear in his madness, he saw me as an enemy. And I'm afraid he may have dominated your friend. I'm not sure he knew what he was doing when it happened.
Then Ain is not to blame?
I don't think so, but I'm afraid he may have ran at his grief. Believe your father set him up. Nice and tidy. And he, brushes his hands of it.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, while they're having this discussion, the shadows and specters that are there are still standing there. They're just very,
I thought we had killed them all.
No. The ones that don't have X's are not dead. So they're kind of just, domicile. They're not necessarily... Is our food here? No. They're not being hostile towards you. They're kind of just, hovering there in their undeadedness.
He's not sure what he wants. He's inspecting. Okay,
But I'm afraid that my time here at this keep is coming to a close, that my window is opening. However, I do not wish to leave it in such a state. It has done me well. Whatever magic it is that they used, it has awakened something. It taints these lands. It may prove to be an even greater threat to Shrindosk than Erd, if left unchecked.
well, the magic he already released has turned all of the money in Shrindusk to dust. What can be worse than that?
Kirill kind of whoa! What do you mean all? What do you mean all money?
I still had some, dust in my coin purse, because I didn't, up and down. I just kind of opened it and was like, the fuck? And I just, take it out and just shake.
I hold up the jar that Dreadbones wanted of the ash.
I mean all of it.
That is not the window I was expecting.
If you're after my father, I agree now would be a good time to go.
I only have I only have a few days left before I am stuck here, unable to pass on. I hope Tamir judges me justly. I did not help him knowing that this would happen. You gave me the impression that it would only hurt. How the fuck do you say your dad's name again?
Just call him Vane.
Vane? Thank you, that's it. He gave me the impression it would only hurt Vane. That it would only give me an opportunity to kill Vane, not damn the entire nation. And when he says that, he like throws a dagger at the ground. Just chucks it at the ground. He's like, he starts like cursing in Goliath, like, so no one really can undercommon. He just starts cursing in undercommon, which is like the language of the Drow. And he's just kind of like walking off, like kind of pacing over in this. Over like back and forth across this cathedral here. I'll be what help I can, but I'm afraid I must leave soon. I am sorry for the lot that I've cast you into life.
Is he saying that to me?
Yeah.
You may have given me more of a gift than you think. I do not relish my father's death, as he is still my father. I have little love left for him. But if Ain did not do what I think he did, if he was not allied with Mad, then that changes a great deal.
If I could help you find him, I would. But my quarry is not with him.
I understand.
Let me think. Villevon, can you give me a history check? You would know that, just from, like, inferring on how he's speaking and the timeline he gave you that only has a little bit of time left, that he is actually a revenant. So he is in his original body, and he has the only thing that's really keeping him alive is the grace of Tamir and the rage that is fueling him to kill his quarry. So something about revenants is they will always know where their quarry is, where their person is that they need to kill. Always. As long as they're on the same plane as them, they always know where they are. And that if they do not complete it within 1 year, they revert, their body turns to dust, and their spirit remains. And the only way to get rid of them, well, at that point, they'll either kind of vanish into non-existence of nothing, like they'll become like a ghost or a banshee, or their rage will stay alive, and the only way to get rid of them is by wish. So, like, very, very powerful magic is keeping him here. So when he's saying he only has a few days left, that's a big fucking deal. And you would know this because you've read about them in books and stuff like that, just from, like, so-and-so was killed by a devil, and then they came back as a revenant to go after to go kill the devil, that kind of thing. So you've never directly interacted with one before, but through study, you have an idea of them. And Pat would know about that. He would know what a revenant is, because God of death and justice, he knows what revenants are. But he's not here. So Kirel is pretty much just standing there talking with Sorrow. as he already said, he is like the watcher of this temple, this keep. And he once he basically what's keeping the spirits here from being directly hostile towards anybody is him. So the spirits outside of here that are being like kind of tainted by the land are outside of this keep. Basically anything outside of this keep is going to treat you hostilely. But the spirits here are ones from that were outcasted. So they are very much more serving the keep itself and the stewards of the keep. But anything outside of it would be a normal undead, Gauth, zombie, shadow, banshee, blah, 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 blah. So let's see, I said that and that. Are there any questions you guys have for Kirel?
Did he did he say that it was... He didn't say that it was Erd that was here, did he?
He did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he did. Okay. Sorry, well, that was one of the points when, for your volume for me, kind of like was cutting out a little bit.
That's fine. So, he explains. When, he kind of tells you the story of him and Erd. So, when he came back, he was very aware of the presence of other very powerful undead. And at the very beginnings of his awakening as a revenant. And he was reached out to by Erd, telekinetically. And Erd kind of told him, hey man, if you go towards the keep of or the temple of or seek out the temple of the Outcast, I hear there's an artifact there. You clear the way for me to it. I will make sure that you can get to your quarry. Kirill's like, cool. He had never heard of the temple of the Outcast. Right? So, he, open that over there.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's just right next to my very sensitive mic. And he, through many trial and research, he found the temple. When he came here, the shadows and banshees and undead inspectors did not attack him directly, seeing him as one of their own. And he found the entrance to the under the keep. And when he went through it, there was all sorts of evil turned undead. And he cleared the whole way to this large stone door. And when he did so, he contacted Erd. And when Erd came, Erd did not come alone. He came with and I'll switch to RP now. When he came with a large shadowed figure. Tall. I had not seen the like of him before. He wore a hood over his head. They did not speak, but I knew they were communicating. And it sounds far-fetched, but it seemed that he may have had tentacles under his hood.
Would my character know what that is?
No.
Okay.
Would mine know?
No. You can anyone can roll for it. You can give me a history and you can roll for it.
I know what it is, but yeah.
Well, yeah, I know what it is, but
It's a mind flare.
You've heard tales of very powerful psionics that look like octopus. But like you rolled a 0.
Yeah, I know.
But
I wouldn't know, but let's try.
yeah.
I don't know. Even though I rolled a 19.
So I'll tell you. So I say you and Chris probably have the same knowledge on this. From Chris's perspective, you would have heard of these very powerful psychic beings that live somewhere, that may or may not exist. Most likely, you would think not. But that's pretty much all you would know about them. That like they're very, very dangerous, and sometimes they eat brains.
And they take little worms and then put them like
you would not know that much
into behind their eyes, and then they go through a transformation called ceramorphosis, where each individual has like an allotted amount of time. I'm just going through the entirety of the plot line for Baldur's Gate 3, so just give me a second, because that's exactly what Baldur's Gate 3 is.
Oh, gotcha. So, John, your character would know that there is lots of unknown monsters that exist in the world. And through tales passed down from generations of old that long ago there was a clan that was attacked by creatures of that sound like the tale that you're speaking to. So nothing that you have ever interacted with directly, but something that, like, holy crap, those things are real? Like, that's the kind of thought that you'd be having right now. Of, like, the idea of a whole village being wiped out by things that sound like that. Lots of fear. A healthy amount of fear, I should say. So, I escorted them towards the stone dungeon, or towards the stone door. They told me to wait outside, and I did. And they were back there for some time, and when they emerged, they came out with a. I'll back up for Chris's sake. So, when I escorted them down towards the stone door, they told me to wait and guard the door. I did. They closed it behind them, and when they came back out, they were there for a long time. A few hours. 3 at most. When they came out, the cloaked figure was carrying a strange egg. And I do not know where they went. They left here. And Erd sent me a message telling me my window was here. And then you lot came.
How long ago did they leave?
Yesterday. And this morning when I woke up, I don't sleep, but this morning when the sun came up, I felt a powerful undead presence nearby, and I've been hearing and feeling an unease that was not there before. I'm afraid something has awoken. I'm afraid that they have done whatever it is that they've done has awoken something. And I'm afraid it will taint this keep.
You said they left with an egg.
They did, yes.
What did this egg look like?
Maybe yay big?
Can I, like, motion? Pat's carrying it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine he would pull it out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like...
If he doesn't, I would be like, hey, I need it.
Yeah. You know, you point, he's like, yes, like that.
And you said they left with this.
They did. I do not know where they went. They would not say.
So these motherfuckers somehow knew they needed to go through the ethereal plane to find this egg inside the keep.
Whatever is behind that door... I'm not... Whatever is behind that door, I'm assuming, was left there for a reason.
There is a very big reason.
It has now fallen into the most dangerous hands it could.
Perhaps this might sound odd, but perhaps this keep could be of aid. From my research that I found when I was in Bad al-Rin, the man I spoke to told me that this keep predates any known in written history. It is theorized that this may be one of the lost keeps that predates the Cataclysm. Its magic is old and it is deteriorating. As you can see, it has not been well kept. But perhaps I've become the steward here, but my time is ending now. I don't know who the steward was before me, but maybe you coming here is the gods' way of saying it's your time. Or I'm looking into too much, and this keep is destined to die. Same as me.
Could the magics here help us find what we are looking for?
At the very least, it would... Excuse me. At the very least, it would... What's what I'm looking for? Come on, words. You know, in D&D, the worst part is when you can't find words to describe what you're trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
At the very least, the magic that is here might aid you in your search, whether it helps you directly or indirectly. I'm assuming it's helped many before you. I'm sure that it will aid you as well.
Who in Bottle-Rin did you speak to about this place?
He kind of chuckles. He's like, I don't think you would believe me.
Try me.
He lives under the city.
I pull out my sword. Oh, Dreadbones.
Minion! Do you know that time difference is a thing?
I'm aware, but I have some.
It is very early. I don't sleep.
I was gonna say the undead don't sleep. First of all, second, I have some.
I can complain about it still, Minion. What if I wasn't?
I have somebody here who you might be interested in talking to.
I swear.
Show yourself.
He a mist pools out of the gem, and coalesces into a red, misty fog visage of Dreadbones. Kiro! I thought you'd be gone by now! Oh god. Hello, Lord Dreadbones. Hello! Did you find a key? This is it? Huh. I thought it'd be bigger. Well, at any rate, you found it! Minion, what are you doing there?
That is a long story, Dreadbones.
I am undead.
I'll tell you later.
Well, good luck! Bye! And he like pulls back into the gem.
So I see you've met.
He like... Yes. Lots of knowledge in that one. I should not be surprised that Little Knife had found such an interesting source of information. You've always made good friends.
Well, you were always there to guide me.
The gods chose me as your steward. And I took upon its title gladly. I believe my time here is coming to a close. I have very little time left, and it is 2 days' ride to Shrindask. And I have 4 days left. Every minute counts. I wish I could stay.
Uncharacteristically, I just like run up and like hug him.
He kind of like, you know, oh, it's okay, Little Knife. He like pats you on the head.
I mean, I'm 6 foot and he's a full like...
Yeah, he's close to 7 feet. But I'm afraid I must go.
I pull back and just kind of like clasp his hand. You've given me more hope than I've had in quite a while. I thank you.
Whatever it is that your path leads to, know that there will be a place for you in Shrindask. Your outcast was not one, I'm sure, that was well liked. Once the sender of this is dead, I'm sure you will be welcomed back. And as far as I know, there is no one to take his place.
My one request would be kill him quickly.
I will not.
I just kind of go, yeah, okay. I just kind of like shake his hand one last time. Lumera be with you.
And Tamir with you. And he, I don't have my die in front of me. I probably should have that already. And he disappears in shadow. And he is gone.
Well, if this place was meant to hide, what is the term for this? A phylactery? Or is that the Harry Potter thing?
No, phylactery is,
Harry Potter's Horcrux.
Holocron
Same thing.
Okay. Yeah, well, I couldn't remember which term was which.
Yeah.
Would we know that they're phylacteries for Zarn, or would we just call them like pieces of Zarn?
You would just call them pieces.
Pieces.
Okay.
Because they're not phylacteries.
Oh, you're giving an example of kind of something similar of what it is like. Okay.
Yeah, a phylactery is something that is you feed souls into, that when you die, you can use those souls to come back. This
Well,
is
only
not a
one ring.
phylactery. And a phylactery
Gotcha.
involves a ritual and, like, people dying for said ritual. Like, it involves a whole lot of stuff that this is not. This is much more a literal piece of a god.
It's kind of like he was shattered.
Exactly, yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay.
like Osiris in ancient Egypt. He was cut into pieces, and the pieces were separated and buried.
Wow, she gotta call me out like that.
Sorry.
Wow.
If this was meant to hide a piece of a god, maybe we can see what it takes to keep it hidden. Because I doubt they can hide it where they are. And maybe we can use that to find a way to track it.
Agreed. And it is unlikely that they will come back here, so I believe it is a good hiding place for us.
Checks out.
And of course, the way to find out how it was hidden is now guarded by something.
I forgot to mention before they closed the doors behind them. The stone doors. I should have mentioned that already. I thought I did, but if I didn't, I'm sorry.
To the room where they cast Wish.
Yeah.
Did Kiro kind of like take us inside the place?
No, you guys stayed right there.
Okay. Well, I want to go check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I didn't prepare for that. Because I'm a silly boy.
What time of day is it?
It is like... It's probably like midday. So it's probably like 3 o'clock in the afternoon-ish.
Oh.
3, 4. This is not right. Okay. Well, I'm going to be 100 with you. I didn't prepare for that.
Oh, I mean, I just kind of assumed it was like gigantic hall with like...
Well, it's a dungeon. I'm going to tell you right now, it's a dungeon. So, like, you go down there and, there's definitely energy still there. Like, there's still very much, undead energy there. Kirel cleared the way, but it's not gone.
Okay.
It's probably tied to that taint that he mentioned before, that awoken. So it's not very big. Maybe 5, 6 rooms. And littered around is the furniture that is there is broken, decayed, rotting, turning to dust, turning back to earth. You smell very much the musty, dirty smell. Like if you've ever been in like a flooded like library, or it's like ancient, like a smell of a new book, like a smell of a book, but musty. And as you go farther and farther down, it's almost like it goes at an incline. So the farther and farther down you go, you eventually come across a like 8x8 stone door. from you could tell at a cursory glance, the entire door, the stone is old. It, like, you touch it and you have the, sorry, you haven't touched it yet, but like just seeing it, you can tell that it is not it's not the stuff you make out of roads. It's not the kind of thing you see on a mountain. It is constructed of stone you've never seen before. It almost shines in torchlight, like glittering. But it doesn't look fragile. The closer you get to it, the more in the air you feel the air itself is electric. As if the energy is being pulled to this room. Like if you were to have your hand underneath a door, how you can feel the air, kind of the airflow underneath it. Very much like that. Like if you're sensitive to arcane, you're feeling it being pulled very slightly, like a breeze. But it's not air, it's magic. Being pulled through this door. So that's what you can tell just approaching it. Without any checks of any kind. You know that the magic that was used to create this door is not the same that was used to create this I don't want to call it just a dungeon, to create this keep. This is like that tenfold. The only kind of magic you can like akin this to is kind of like the egg. But even then, that's like kind of like comparing a pebble to a boulder. They're both rocks, but you know what I mean. I'm trying to like use my words to describe it in like a way that so it's not so
apples to oranges.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Our characters can't figure out what it is.
Right, but you know it's very powerful magic, but you know that it's not. The only thing you have a close idea to is this egg. So it's like not. It's powerful, but it's not that powerful. You know what I'm saying? It's more powerful than you've ever felt before, but that's like in congruence with the egg. Your investigation check, you can see when you have your torch, like kind of looking at the door, like how are you? What are you looking at? Like
I am looking to just see, like, are there any runes inscribed? Like, is there anything written in a certain language? Are there any, like, not picture? I guess art, like pictures, like that might depict a certain culture that maybe made it something along those lines.
Sure. You investigate and look at this door. You can tell that there is something inlaid in it. It doesn't look to be any runes that you know of, or maybe even a picture, but you know there is something here very finely. Like, if you run your hand over it, you can tell.
Would that be like a perception check to see if I can, like...
investigation.
That would be an investigation?
Yeah, perception would be like, okay, so... Like what Chris did. Like the Arcana, but it'd be more broad.
Gotcha.
So, Stacy, when you go up to it, you feel your hands across it, and you don't know the language. You do not know it. But you can tell that it's very much written like a left to right kind of idea. Like, you can tell that there is a text here. You just don't know what it is.
Sure.
But it's like inlaid into it. But it's very fine. Like hieroglyphics. Like, you know, like when people went and first saw hieroglyphics, they knew it was language, but they didn't understand it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sanskrit.
Now the rest of the keep, you said like the 5 or so rooms. Does it look kind of like a place we could make livable?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Absolutely. People have lived here before. It's just been a very, very long time since they've lived here.
Do we want to try and open it?
I was gonna say, can I? Who has the egg right now? Is it? Would it
Pat-
still
Pat
be?
has.
It was okay. Can I? Well, I guess because he's not here, I guess I would take it from his hand and maybe try and.
I mean, I would usually recommend him and Jake to do Arcana checks, but.
Well, I was more going to bring it up to the door to see if it reacted whatsoever. See if the door reacted to the egg whatsoever because it's very similar.
Absolutely, you can do that.
Idea.
When you pull the egg out and it goes up to the door, you feel whatever energy is inside of it, like pulling back from the door, like trying almost as if crawling to escape away from it. Like
it's almost fearful.
Yeah. And it's almost like it's trying to get, like, you guys don't have animals, but, like, or you don't have, but, like, if you ever hold, like, a really scared animal, how it tries to, like, burrow in, like, your arm, like, it's trying to get safe. It's trying to get away. It feels unsafe.
Hmm.
Okay, well, it didn't like that.
Oh, yes.
Are there any, like, candles or ladders or anything, or is it just cut?
Did he fall off the couch?
Not
Yeah.
if he fell, if he jumped.
He's looking embarrassed. I think he fell.
He
I
fell.
didn't fall.
He fell.
I think he's trying to get to the light switch. I think he fell.
Probably.
There are, like, sconces for torches, but you guys, I'm taking a lot of assumption, but I'm assuming you guys are holding torches. When you went down here, or at least John is, because John and Chris, because they don't have dark.
I have
Yeah,
dark
I do.
vision.
You do?
The necklace thing.
Oh, that's
the demon,
right.
The eye.
That's right. Fuck you, dude. I have a lot of shit I gotta remember. I forgot about that one tiny thing.
Yeah, Jake and I have dark vision. Just 'cause of
Yeah, I know
race,
you guys do.
but-
We know, Stacy.
Oh, Pat would have to hold them too.
Yes, he would.
A boring old human.
They're up top.
Oh, they're. Oh, okay.
Yep, they're up top.
That works.
They're up top. John's got the bag of holding.
Yep.
Okay, cool. They decided to stay as lookouts, so that works. Well, I don't feel like there's much else we can do here right now.
Do we want to try and open it? See if there's a lever.
How?
Or a button.
I mean, yeah, do investigation, I guess. I'm gonna do investigation check to see. Oh, well, I did 21, but that was for the language. Okay, 17 to see if there's any
Oh, that's not 16. Yeah, no.
levers, pulleys.
You
handles.
can feel a seal at the middle of the door.
Okay.
But you're not, as you guys feel around, like looking in depth, like I'm gonna have you roll for it. Like you guys are looking in depth around buttons, pressure plates, yada yada yada, and you're not finding anything.
Can I just try and push the door open?
You may. As you push and you push and you push, it's as if you're pushing against a wall. It is sealed. Whatever it is not moving.
Okay. Chris, we can't hear you.
I know. I have it on push to talk.
Oh, okay.
Does anybody have a portable hole?
No.
Oh, what?
He's asking about a portable hole.
HOLE? Hole?
Think like Looney Tunes.
That's exactly it.
Okay. No.
I need to ponder. You two figure out something. Next course of action.
Wait, what even was our goal with coming here? Well, I don't know why I can't remember that.
You guys, so you went to the general meditated to try and find where this may have been cast, and
Oh,
it
that's
brought
right.
you here.
That's
yeah,
right.
And on top of that, we asked him about the other piece, and he
Correct.
said it probably was here.
Yeah.
Which apparently it was, but they already took it.
Uh-huh. So now we need to go find the... Okay.
I mean, if them casting the wish ended up triggering other magics, that might have started setting undead things free. We may want to go try to deal with those undead things before they kill lots of people.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they're just close by.
Yeah. And also, in case they ever do end up using this,
Yeah.
we don't want anyone coming when we're sleeping and coming in and attacking us. Never good.
Exactly.
Trying to get a hold of Pat.
Did he mean 9 our time or his time?
Mine. He said my time. Let me try calling him real quick. What does he?
Did he say what he was doing tonight?
No. He just said that he would be late.
Our thoughts were that to try and clear the area around here to try and maybe get it safe.
Yeah, so
Okay,
go after
because-
whatever undead stuff he said had been awakened. Especially if we want to kind of use this as a base at all.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Hold on.
17 by 1, 2, 3. Fuck!
This would be so much easier if we were 7th level. At 7th level, you can get a spell called Dimension Door, and you can literally do it to where you can just say, I want to teleport 5 feet this direction, and bam, it puts you there. Portable hole, you can set it up to where you can put it on the ground at the base of it and have the hole reach from like one side to the other side of the door, and you just jump in and then jump out on the other side. Metagaming wouldn't know the stupid, like how to make an explosive that would counteract the arcane power of it.
You are literally a nightmare to DM for.
Also, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that London would GM this, as since he's describing it as old magic, that this probably wouldn't
it
work.
could fail. The spell could
Yeah.
fail. I mean, it's definitely something that like our characters would probably try, because might as well try, kind of thing.
I got nothing for our level.
15, 16, 17. Maybe you're not supposed to do it right now? It's a level 20 campaign. You're level 6. Some things can't be done all the time. Just like a video game, you come across this thing. Fuck, I gotta collect 100 of these things before I open the door. I've collected 3. Oh shit! Sometimes it be like that.
True.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Let's clear the area. That's all I got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Especially since we're missing our other 2 players.
6.
Might as well just do some wacky whack.
Ready? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 35. That makes sense. Okay. Well, I don't know where the fuck Pat's at. Because he's not answering his phone. There we go. Well, that's done for later. Okay. Oh. So you guys go back up to the top, and you see Jake and Pat talking with one another, and they go on to tell you that they think that like Pat's character says, I feel like whatever undead arcane was awoken is trying to destroy this. It's going to try an attack here.
But I definitely don't like that. I say we definitely beat it up.
Also, I'm gonna say Chris did get up, so he didn't hear that. So
That's fine. I'm gonna go pee real quick,
I know he
actually.
has his headphones on.
So I'm gonna go
Okay.
pee. I'll be right back.
He just had all sorts of fun exploring the couch.
Yeah. I'm surprised our arm is not. I'm gonna try and call Pat again. Hold on.
okay.
Oh shit! Didn't mean to do that. Bro. Right now, I'm kind of worried about it. I want to make sure he's okay.
Yeah.
We need to fix the walls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're muted, Stacy.
Okay.
And go back and get the horses and bring them in.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm just calling to make sure you're alright. Shoot me a text. I was worried about you, so I just want to make sure you're alright about the video game. So, just text me when you're gonna get this. Okay, bye. Okay. Well, he did not pick up. Okay. So Pat didn't pick up. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried about him. So this is what we're gonna do. Pop you guys back here so I can do stuff here. So yeah, they Pat and Jake, sorry. Scatino and Dante, they expressed to you guys that they feel that whatever undead was awoken, they feel that it is going to directly try and take over the area, this place included. Almost this place directly. Pat senses something imminent is coming. Within the next hour.
Okay.
Now that Kirell's gone, the steward that kept this place safe is also gone.
You said within the next hour?
Within the next hour.
Can we try and fix the 2 portions of the wall that are broken in that time frame? Like just like a makeshift like barricade?
You can roll for it. Give me a investigation check to try and find stuff to. Yeah, find stuff to. I didn't tell you to roll strength.
Well, I rolled a 20 investigation. If you want to do my investigation, then he picks the stuff up.
Well, I wasn't going to have you roll strength at all.
Well, if you look at the picture, that's the only reason I went with it, because it has all those broken like.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right
like I was
just
gonna say, like
figured pick
finding
up the
stones
blocks.
that are big enough to put up there,
Yeah.
and all of you have innate strength enough to be able to stack them. Finding things to barricade it. You found like loose logs, things like that to stack. Yes, Stacy. Explain to me how you're going to try and barricade this from specters and shadows. I would like to know this.
You.
Right? Because is that what you're trying to keep out?
You just said it was undead. You didn't say.
They're also they are undead.
Well,
Yeah,
I just want to
you
keep
said
up.
Undead. Undead could be a lot of things.
That's true.
Mhm.
Yes, I'm thinking undead, like zombies. Like, if
Animal men.
I need to, like, I'm just taking the big ass blocks that are there on the
Yeah.
ground and picking them up and stacking them to make a stupid little wall to where the zombies cannot climb it immediately. And then we can just deal with all the specters and the shades and the things that pass through material matter. And then we deal with the zombies.
I don't know if you took us off of that map, babe.
What?
No, I just wanted to make sure you took us off.
Yeah, so I can do stuff on this map.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure.
I'm having to do things a little bit differently because we're missing half our party.
I know.
Yeah.
That was my main question though. The shapes that were still there that Kiril told to like step down, what are they doing?
They are, when you guys come back up, they're gone.
Okay.
Like, they're gone. Again, probably whatever was here is dissipated. So they probably left.
I didn't know if they were also kind of like protectors, keepers of the place or not.
While we were downstairs, did Dante and Scatino happen to go get the horses?
Sure.
Perfect.
What? No, John, what?
Oh no! Just like the Chris and off they go and do our lackey work while we're downstairs.
It's a good thing he remembered because I completely forgot about the horse.
I figured they were inside. Alright. Like I assumed that they were brought inside, so the fact that it was stated was fine.
No, we made it a point to leave them like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way.
We left
That's
them,
fair.
Yeah.
That is entirely fair.
I'm assuming they're now happily munching on the grass in the courtyard.
Oh, of course. There we go. The encounter that I had ready was for everybody being here. So, gonna have to make it a little bit smaller.
You can just use the help action on each of their turns.
Don't tell me what to do.
It was a suggestion. I'm
You don't
not
want to
telling
play
you
all
what
the
to do
bad
at all.
guys
Tell me what to do.
and 2 NPCs?
Say what?
You don't want to play all the bad guys and 2 PCs?
Oh god. I mean, I can. I probably will, to be honest with you. But
Listen here, God. You have a problem. It's
Dude,
not
that's
my
what
fault.
Matt does.
Oh man.
Little man has finally settled down.
Has he?
Wait, he was supposed to wait. Was it 9 your time or 9 his time? He was supposed to be on.
He said mine.
I thought you said.
He said mine.
Oh, he did say yours. Okay, I thought you said 9.
Actually, you know what?
His
I
time.
have the message. I can't just check it.
Yeah, 'cause I thought you had said to me earlier
He
9
said
his time.
9-ish your time. I said sounds good.
Okay.
Alright. We will do that. Okay. Alright, do that. We'll do that. Much apologies. Let's delete that one. We'll have. Okay. Let's make sure I don't.
How fucked up is that though? I roll a nat 20 and then I roll a nat 1.
Mhm.
I thought that was funny. I'm like, oh. I'm like, wow.
You imagine rolling with disadvantage, rolling a nat 20 being yay, and then rolling a nat 1.
Oh, that'd suck.
Mhm.
That would
I have
suck.
done that before, and it's
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny as fuck.
it's like no.
Alright. Okay. Alright. So where did you guys primarily focus? Where were you guys trying? Were you trying to do like both walls, or just mainly the one down in the right corner here? That like is like an up, like which? You know what I'm trying to ask?
Yeah.
I feel like this would be the biggest focus because you can kind of more easily then barricade this door, which is where they'd get into. You can spend less resources there if they get into here.
Yeah.
They have to come out through here.
Agreed.
Okay.
That's my take on it.
That's fine. So we will say that that wall, for the time being, is like difficult terrain. Because it's loose rock, it's not like it's an actual like mortared wall.
Yeah.
So it'll be treated like difficult terrain. Dope. Okay, so go ahead and position yourselves where you would be.
Probably be.
I'm sorry. Can you do that again? I was reading something.
I'll draw it. That's difficult terrain. Like,
I don't see anything.
Same.
yeah, it's because I'm on the wrong layer. Calm down. Can you see that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That is difficult terrain.
All right. Do you two want to hold off this section here, and I'll get the door over here. God damn it, over here. If anything comes through over here.
Sure.
I
I'm just
would
gonna see.
like to note that you have not had a short or a long rest since our last session.
Mm-hmm.
So, HP still has to be the same, and any effects thereof have to be the same.
Okay.
How do I get my strength back?
A long rest.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I have Pat with me?
I'll give you, yes. 1 second. Where'd you go? Oh, you're up there. Okay.
Yeah, he's by the door.
Okay.
That way those three can just Gatling gun from the top of the tower, and then me and Pat are kind of guarding the door-ish.
Yep.
You can even possibly make like strength checks if they come a knocking. Oh, I have an idea. You know what we did before we barricaded the door on the outside? I put stuff on the inside, so that way they need to kind of move it and knock it, so that way they hear if anyone is on the outside. They're not just randomly surprised. So they know, and they know to start kind of like pressing against the door, be ready for something to come
Where is
out.
this entrance to the downstairs, like to the hole beneath the key?
Right here, I think.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep.
So like if they get inside this one building, like after we get done, they're only going to be inside this one building and not like in the rooms beneath.
That is the entrance to the under. This is the entrance to the dungeon.
Okay, so this doesn't have a downstairs or an upstairs. It's just
It has an upstairs, but that's it has an upstairs. It's 2 floors.
okay.
These
that's
3
fine.
here are 1 story. Off to the side, this is 2 stories, and then this is 1 story. This is like a staple.
Okay, assuming we get done with everything, the 5 of us can go up there and just check every room and make sure there's nothing there.
Sure. But like as you can see, like in the picture, like the back side of it's like blown out.
But that was my concern. Like, if they come in and like we finish killing everything else, they might be upstairs in the room, and we're
I
still
got you.
outside.
You want to do a sweep?
We're gonna check all corners, London. All corners.
That's what I said. A sweep.
Sweep the house, London. Sweep the house.
Let's do. Let me clear this out. I need to get mine handy dandy. I'm feeling this one this week.
TOD.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and roll initiative for me, if you would.
Not bad.
Come on. Get out. Right there. Here we go. Okay. +2, +2, -2. Okay. 14, 10, 14, 7, 14, 18, 7, 11. God damn it. This one. Oh, God. It's the thing about doing online, man. Sometimes it just takes a minute.
Mm-hmm.
That's why May, June is gonna be awesome.
Say what? Yeah. It's gonna be great. Oops. It is going to be fucking great.
Everybody's gonna have a mini for that, right?
I'd like to put that out there so that can happen. I have to roll 8. 13. 1. 11. Okay. All right. Okay. So everyone has at their positions, right? The as evening comes, because right now it's probably about 4:30-ish. You guys are down there for about half an hour, so it's about 4:30-ish, 5 o'clock right now, 4:45. It's not sundown yet, but again, we're in Shrindask, so everything has like a red glow. The fog rolls in, cascading over the hills, pulling around bushes. You can no longer see the ground underneath you. the air begins to smell of earth, decay. Off in the distance, you hear shuffling movement of feet. The slight sounds like a tree maybe blowing in the wind, but it could be a groan of exhausted movement. So like a is cascading over the hills. You feel the hairs on the back of your neck kind of prick up, like you're being watched, like you're not alone. You turn to look behind you and there's nothing there. But it becomes ever more present as the moments tick by. The fog pools in and hits the side of the walls and kind of like pooling up and cascading down in whirls of smoke and fog. And through the fog, just distantly, I need Vidar to do a perception check. And I will also do one for...
God damn it.
Also do one... That's Dante.
Yep.
You see, two lumbering, skeletal undead shifting their way through the fog. While that is happening, Villavon, if you would also do a perception check for me. Scatino hears the shuffled movement of the various sound traps that Vidar set in that room are going off. Yeah, they're going off. So you know that something is coming. And Stacy, if you would also do a perception check for me.
I also did stealth, just so far.
Yeah. Yeah, very easily. You see these shadows come into being, pooling out of the fog, out of the shadows around them, coalescing into these tall 6.5 foot, 7 slender shadow made real.
Okay.
And with that, it's your turn.
Alrighty. So, cause I'm a stealthy bitch, I want to name it that one. And triple sneak attack. I'm assuming
Mhm.
it's
Which one are you aiming for? I'm sorry.
the one on the right.
Okay.
Oh, but I forgot their. Okay, well. So I hit him. I know it does half damage. I'm gonna go
Mhm. So that is
5. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to switch my weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm
Oh.
ready to whap.
You're ready to whap, yes. Anything else? No?
You know what? I don't want to run up yet. Can I take the back?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
That's right here. I'm gonna switch my weapon though.
Okay.
And it's like, rawr, come on.
You know. As just hovering, darting through the fog, darts straight towards you. and he goes to attack you with like his arm with like claws at the end goes to like jut towards your chest, and you dodge out of the way very easily. Nope. There we go.
Another one appeared.
7, 8. Goes to attack you as well, and he hits, dealing you. Just do this way, it's way easier. 9 damage. And your strength is lowered by 1. As the what?
Quick question, because I know you said if our strength hits 0, we're dead.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this hits 0. I'm already -1.
But no, your actual ability score.
Okay.
Your ability score.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
And how many? I took 9 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. 35. Okay.
Cool. It is Villavon's turn.
You said all the sound traps for inside went off, right?
Yeah.
I just want to ready an action. Hey, can I ready like my entire action, like my attack and extra attack for when they come?
You can ready a main action. Like, you can ready one action, so if you had something that was a bonus action, you could ready the bonus action, but you can't ready, like, a main, you can ready a move, a bonus, a main, but you have to be one of those, you can't be all 3. That's why it's readying one action.
Jumping consumes my bonus action and lets me move an equivalent equal to 1 square plus my strength modifier, correct?
What about jumping?
Lets me take and move 1 square plus 5 feet plus my strength modifier. Is that how that works? But consumes a bonus action.
I thought you can jump as far, so you have to roll like an athletics check. That's how it works. So you roll like a DC 10 strength athletics check to jump. And you then move 10 feet. Let's see. You move a number of feet equal to your strength modifier of at least 10 feet. So you'll move at least 2 squares, but anything beyond that is like a check. I'm a little confused. What are you trying to jump?
I'm trying to close the gap, like just make a long jump, because I don't have the distance to move all the way from where I'm at to that spooky boy here. But I don't want to use my action to dash.
You would have to be... I've never heard of anyone doing that. So I have no idea. Totally honest, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't think you can use that as like a bonus action. I feel like that'd be an action.
It's part of your... It's like...
I think it's part of your movement.
You have to use it because it's you have to do an athletics check to even like do it. It's part of like your action.
Yeah.
At least a high jump, a long jump. Okay. Feet up to your strength score. At least 10 feet before the jump. This rule assumes that. You.
Just DM ruling, yes or no. I don't care.
I
feel like that's
I
an
think
It
action.
has to be where are you trying to jump to? Like, you can't... Because it has to be... If you're doing a long
Yeah.
jump, it has to be a straight line. Like,
Yeah, his
like-
goal is to get from here to here.
So what I was planning on doing is just going like 1, 2, and then it'd be a straight line. So 3, 4, 5, and on my 6th I would jump and try and land here, which is just 10 feet.
Bro, I don't fucking know.
No,
that's,
that would-
I have no idea. I feel like
I think that's an action for that. I don't think because you have your 6 feet of you have your movement speed, and then you're taking the action to jump at the end of it. Because you sprinted that distance for your movement, and now your action at the end of your movement is to use that momentum to then propel you forward for that last bit of movement.
I feel like it'd at least be a bonus, at the very least.
Well, that's... I don't have anything to use my bonus action for. That's why I was asking if it's a bonus action or not.
I don't think so, because bonus actions are used for things that explicitly say they use bonus actions. So it would have to be your action. So, like, using a second attack says it's a bonus action. Spells that use bonus actions say they use bonus actions. John doesn't have anything that gives him a bonus action, so he doesn't have that opportunity to use one. Like, that's just how that is. So I would say no.
I'm just gonna ready an action then.
Okay.
'Cause that's way too fucking far.
Just okay. It is Vidar's turn.
Wrong thing. This is the one Stacy hit, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, it's a hit for sure. Yep. Ah!
And then
So yeah, your arrow like goes through it, leaving some damage behind it, but not full.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
That's a hit, yeah. And yeah, you kill it. That kills it. As your second arrow, goes straight through its core, and it just kind of falls back into the fog. The fog, like, fully, like, enveloping a shadow, as if embracing it as it falls down.
And that will be my turn.
Okie doke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As far as that one can go. Three, 4. Bam. Ready to action triggers.
London, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, to me, it looks like Villavon would be standing in front of the doorway. So I feel like this would need to make some sort of... And we also have it barricaded on the outside as well.
I had it barricaded. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, that's what I was saying. We have a barricade on the outside and on the inside.
I missed that.
So it would also need to, like, tear this stuff down as part of its action. We just have, like, noise traps. We also had, like, barricaded in here, so I would need to pull it down and then be able to even, like, try and get out by pushing out.
I'll tell you this then. It started here. Here's 5. It didn't get there then. Because it has... If I'm going to treat the inside of that as difficult terrain as well then. If you guys did all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So he still just has his ready to action.
He still has his ready to action, yeah. Okay. Nope. Okay. Let's do... gets about like right next to him. Six. This one's turn. Six. And this one's turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. What's your AC, Stacy?
15.
Cool. It goes to this thing pulls out of the fog and goes to swipe at your back. You pull your sword back and just in time deflect it. And when you go to turn around to redefend yourself, it is gone.
Okay. Are Scotino and Dante supposed to have turns?
You're right, they are.
Because you never rolled initiative.
I forgot to roll initiative for them. I have their character sheets here and everything. So this is what we're going to do. We'll have them go now.
Yeah, and then they can go in whatever order.
Yeah. I'll have them go now.
And then if they so happen to get good initiatives, they can go right again. Or wherever they fall.
Exactly. So I will... Tino... Oh, shit. That's Scatino. And DM's doing a lot tonight. And 11. But we will have them go now. I will say Pat also has the ready to action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he'll have his that ready. And
I feel like
assume
also
he also already had the thing on you, Chris. Which is the... So it'll cast Shield of Faith on you, Chris, so you'll have that +2.
Well, and then I'd say also maybe put like Pat's character like right here next to Lovan's. That way it's kind of like they have to push two people out of the way to like get through the door. On top of everything that's in front of it.
Uh-huh. And... Yeah, so he'll have his pew-pew at the ready. His flail, that's the word. Dante is going to use Eldritch Blast at these fucks here. So we've got... That's a hit. That is a hit. And he'll use 2 sorcery points to do it again. That's a hit. And that's a hit. Okay, so these guys each. Let's see, that is total. He's back here. He got dealt that much. He's at that. Gotta love math, right?
Mm-hmm.
That. Back there.
Would they have to make any kind of saving throws because they're getting knocked down off of a high ground they're crawling, or maybe even take some damage?
Getting knocked down off of a high... No, they're on the ground.
Well, look, I mean, you kind of stacked it up, though. That's why it's, like, difficult terrain, because you have to, like, kind of, like, climb it to move it, because we put, like, boulders and stuff in front of there. Or
They're getting
that's
blasted 10 feet.
Hmm?
They're getting blasted back 10 feet.
Right, no, I understand that, but kind of where they're positioned, they're up, and so they're getting blasted 10 feet and then falling as well to the ground.
No.
No? Okay.
No. Too much math. Not even too much math. These guys aren't worth it. I'm telling you right now, these guys aren't worth it. See, that one's dead.
With an AC of like less than 13, they
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are dead. Those ones definitely died. Let's get them out the way. Get that one out the way. Okay. Okay, now we will continue as per normal.
Just make sure you put them in the...
They're in there.
Okay. They're at the bottom, though.
I know, I'm working on it.
Just...
I'm working on it.
Okay, well, I'll take my turn.
Is...
I'm going to hit the guy to my right that already hit me. I'm going to whack at him. And if that hits.
Yep.
And that hits. 5. Yaha.
That is 7.
And the 13 is with a magical weapon.
Oh, it is. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So that would be that.
The 5 is not a magical weapon.
Yes, that I knew. But thank you for reminding me on that. Magic rapier.
Yeah.
That is 30. And then cool. Yeah, this dude is bloodied. So you just shielded yourself at the back from that one guy.
Mm-hmm.
Turned around, and then as he was gone, you whipped around quick and did a quick 1-2 on the guy next to you, and he kind of like pulled back a little bit, and then reared ready to go to attack again.
Bitch.
So it's Pat's turn again. I don't really know what else to do, man. That's the thing about that.
How far away does his call lightning work?
Well, he has to be able to see them. And
Well, you can see this dude.
I don't feel like he would use that. That takes a level 3 spell slot.
Oh, never mind that.
I don't feel like he would do that. Because you guys are doing okay.
I was not aware that took a level 3.
Yeah, big boy spell. Does he have any, like, cantrips that are not that super far? Toll the Dead. Yeah, he do Toll the Dead. Toll the Dead at that guy. Because that is a pretty far range, right? 1d12. Sorry, I'm looking at spells that aren't mine. Oh. Just out of range.
You can move and then
Yep,
cast it.
I will.
And then
He's
move
moving.
back.
He's casting it at that dude. Actually, at this one, because he's already hurt, so it'll do more damage. And wisdom save on a shadow. Is that? Oh, where my fucking 20 went? Where the fuck did my d20 go?
Did you already roll it?
Failed it, so he takes all 13 because it's magic. He's hurting bad, and he'll come back here. All right.
Is it 2d12?
2d8.
If
It's
the
1d.
target
It's
is
2d.
missing
It's
any
2d12.
of its hit points, it instead takes
Oh shit! It didn't do that.
d12.
It takes technically it's supposed to take 2d12 because it is he leveled up. So it's 4. You either 4 or 13.
13.
All right.
For future reference, I just wasn't sure. It said 2d8. If it's missing health, it's supposed to be a d12.
Oh, actually, this is where. Okay, actually, so he did it, and it.
Dunzo?
He didn't do anything to it. You guys wouldn't have known that yet, so I have to. Yeah, he did that, and it didn't do anything because it deals necrotic damage.
It is immune.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, that one's dead, so he's gone.
Yeah, it's not cool.
This one, he's gonna attack you again, Stassi. He misses. On to Velavan.
I'm going to use the help action for Vidar to to where all of his attacks for 1 round have advantage.
Okay.
Yay! On top of that. Okay. This homeboy,
Uh-huh.
15 hit.
Mm-hmm. It's not done yet. That's a hit, obviously. And it's dead.
Is your crossbow a magic item at all?
Mm-mm.
No.
Nope. Plain old crossbow.
Anything else, Vidar?
Nope.
Okay. So yeah, you unleash 2 bolts upon your crossbow, hitting him dead straight in the forehead. Or I should say the side of the head. And like the one bolt kind of goes through it, and then the second one, as it like fills in the spot, it like fills in the spot around that second arrow, and it just like falls back into the fog.
Bye bye.
We'll have him go here, and we will have them roll. Yeah. They, excuse me. Oh, no, not that. Oh, this one. These 2, zombies managed to push open the door. One rolled a 20, one rolled an 18. So they pushed open the door. They broke down the door. And there they are. So you're... like they pulled it down. Like they just pulled the door down. So there's no door there anymore. So we'll have... go ahead and do your ready to action. If you still had it read. No, you did the help action. So you don't have a ready to action. Pat doesn't have a ready to action.
Wait, me having the ready to action and then the next turn, like if
You
I
would have
didn't
to ready
ready
it
it again,
again.
it goes to go.
Yeah, because something that's really kind of disgusting, Chris. If you want to ready a certain spell for a ready to action,
It takes concentration.
well, not even just that. Like, let's say I choose to ready a 3rd level spell. You readied it. You didn't use it because nothing happened to where you were
Spell
able to
slot
use
goes
it.
away.
Yeah,
Sucks.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah, it's kind of disgusting.
Absolutely not.
Well, they apparently don't hit anything anyways.
No, their stealth checks they're rolling terrible. They haven't rolled above a 5 on a stealth check except for the 1. Alright, Dante. Let's see, he would attack. He would probably also just EV again, because he loves that fucking spell. So he's gonna EB that one. So, 1, 2, both hit. That is 17 damage to this one. That's force damage. They are... It's magic though, so yeah, he takes all that. And he would use his bonus action to dissolve... That's the wrong character sheet. There it is. To consume... Does he have level 2? Yeah, let's see, he'll take one of those and dissolve one of those into sorcery points, so he now has, or he will have 2 sorcery points. He can then spend on his next turn. And it is blown back 1, 2, 1, 2. Dope. This zombie here is going to attempt to attack a dude in plate armor. Probably not going to do much for him, but he's going to try it anyways. He's a zombie. They don't know what to do.
London, I have a question. I was being a pain in the ass. You said they ripped the door down, so they would have ripped it into them?
Like they... Like
Yeah,
pulled it
so
down,
they have things now in front of them, because that's what I was saying, I barricaded it in front, so they would have to get through that. No? So they would have to kind of try and push at that?
They already cleared it.
They cleared it. It's been cleared for 2 rounds! They've been clearing it for 2 rounds!
No! London, there's stuff on each side of the door.
Oh my god, John.
Okay, fine, go ahead.
They have an 8 AC and 20 HP!
Just hit them.
You'll be fine! Sorry, 22 HP! My bad! Good grief!
I want to RP my cleverness.
Stacy, you take 7 damage. And your strength is reduced by 2.
If I use my...
You're gonna use your reaction thing?
Yes, does that... it says only specifically it has the attack damage, so I'm assuming that does not do anything to the strength.
Yeah, that's a different thing.
Okay, I'm not gonna bother using it.
Because if you get hit, it does that.
Yeah. Right, that's my 2. Okay. Oh, shit. I should have had this up already.
It's rolled terribly on its stealth check. Then goes to attack and misses. This guy is...
Okay, that's what I want to do.
What?
When he attacked me, I want to impose disadvantage on him.
We already missed, so yeah, that's fine. Oh, you want disadvantage for the next one? Yeah.
Well, no. Okay, so, I guess this is a question. So this is my rapier, my magic weapon.
Mm-hmm.
It says, when you are attacked by a melee weapon strike, you may use your reaction to impose disadvantage to the opponent. If this causes the attack to miss, you gain advantage on your next attack.
Oh, so let me roll again then to
Yeah.
see if it misses? Okay.
Yeah.
It would not miss. He rolled a 16. So he rolled a 17 and a 16.
Okay.
So he
So I
hit
get
either
2
way.
points down, strength, and 7 on health. Okay.
Well, 2 more down.
Well, yeah, I know.
Okay. What was he doing? That, and he missed. That guy, yeah. This guy here. So I'll have this guy up here. Go back to this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy, I want him to do a... Yeah. Can you do a strength, like, saving throw for me, Chris? It's gonna be a DC of, like, 10.
I thought you were gonna have me do it, because I was like, my strength's -3!
Yeah. So, this zombie back here, actually, like, they started to, like, you know, crowd and push. He pushed this zombie, like, into you, and you, like, you know, pushed, like, you very easily, like, kind of, like, pushed it off to the side behind you. Well, wait, where did you want to push it to? Do you want to push it to the left? Like, where do you want it to go? Because you're going to guide where it goes.
Can I face to the left and push in between me and Patrick?
You may. And it'll provoke an opportunity attack from him. No, you can't move.
No, that's what I was saying.
No, I'm saying he can squeeze. He can, like, kind of, like, pass through the... if he's going to go diagonal, he can pass there and go right there and provoke an op attack from Pat.
Sure, do that.
Alright.
Unless I can push him, like, here and do an op attack for me.
He 1 square, so no. I'm not going
Alright.
to have him be able to move, like, 5 or 2. Only one.
Put him right here behind me and give Pat an op attack.
Okay. That's a hit. And that is damage. And is it that... Does he deal...
Radiant damage with this flail? No.
Yeah.
Because he already used Channel Divinity.
Okay. Oh, shit. Cool. Okay. That was that guy's attack. That guy's turn. So this is now this guy's turn 1. He's going to attempt to attack you, Velavan. And he misses. It is now Sorrow's turn.
He has advantage.
Oh, you're right. Still misses. He rolled the same one twice. Stacy, your turn.
Okay. Alrighty, well, I'm going to
Where the-
this dude for hitting me.
Which one, the one behind you or the one like next to you?
This guy.
Okay.
I do try to always click on them.
That's fine.
I know you're usually looking at something else, but I'm not just randomly saying this one. Okay, so whack with my rapier. Oh no!
Can you roll a dex check for me?
Yes.
I have a
just
question.
straight-
I have an answer.
If she was attacking something that had an AC lower than that,
Okay, cool.
but still rolled a nat 1, would it
It's
hit
still a fail.
still?
No, it's a natural miss and a natural hit.
Yeah.
So
Even though...
critical hits always hit. A 20 always hits. A natural 20 always hits. It says that in DMG. A natural
Right, but
1
you said-
always misses.
Right, but you said the other day that if I went and attacked something with a 30 AC and rolled a nat 20, you said, no, you're fucking stupid, it wouldn't hit.
So it's situational. The rules say a 20 always hits. It's not that you always deal damage to it, or that it will even care that you hit it, but it does technically always hit.
So if she was attacking one of these zombies, which have an AC of 8, and she rolled a 10,
It's still a
she'd
miss.
still miss?
It's a 1 is an automatic miss, and a 20 is an automatic hit.
Okay.
Well, I should pass my dex save.
Yes. So he went as the shadow went to block it and grabbed your sword, and you managed to pull it back without him just taking your
Oh.
sword.
Okay, cool. So I hit him with my offhand.
Yes.
I don't do any damage because
Half of 1?
That's funny.
that was useless that time.
0.5?
Okay.
Well-
Can you do a 0.5?
No, I cannot.
Alright, wow, okay. That was... okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was really horrible.
Pat
Doesn't
definitely
he have
do Thunder Wave.
that? Bless me.
Blush.
Sorry. Thank you.
Pat would most definitely do Thunder Wave. So they all have to make... Come on. Con saves, there it is. Right in front of my face. So let's see, they have terrible constitutions, so... Yeah. Actually, no, they have... Wow, they have better than I thought. Okay, never mind. Alright. They gotta beat a what? They gotta beat 14. So this one fails. One behind him fails. And his buddy fails. They all failed. So they're
Pushed
all...
through the door?
What? No, they'd be pushed back.
Thunderwave is like a circle effect, isn't it? Or is it like pushed out?
It's a cone in front of you.
Okay.
So they're pushed this way.
Into the room.
Yeah.
Alright.
And they all take 11 damage. So they're all bloodied. Okay, Villabon, it is your turn. Yeah, you cut it in half, dude.
Okay. I'm gonna come right here. Use my bonus action on this guy.
Okay. Yeah, cut that one in half too.
Extra attack on this guy. Oh my god, lucky. Oh my god, lucky.
Wait.
Oh my god. Alright. I have
Very
no
unlucky.
lucky points.
Your bonus action attack, how is that working?
When you kill something with that greater
Great Weapon
attack.
Master.
Or yeah, that bam.
Yeah. When you kill something, you can use your bonus action to attack again. So the other two missed?
All 3 of those missed. I used both of my lucky points as well.
Damn. Dude, that's crazy. They have an AC of 8.
8. Yes, I know. It would have hit, but you took 3 of my strength away. So I lost 2 attack. As soon as this is done, we're taking a long rest. I want y'all to know this.
Oh, yeah, because I am now at -3 strength. I can get hit 3 more times,
Your
and
turn,
then I'm
Vidar.
actually dead.
That one. Oh, well, it would have been the 18.
Which
The
one?
I'm talking about.
Which one?
That one. And then he's already hit, correct?
Mm-hmm. You kill it.
Yay!
That's crazy. Even with half damage, you did the exact amount of health it had left.
And this bitch.
Mm-hmm. If you hit it, it's dead. Wow. Alright, cool. It, passed. You just missed it.
Yep. Can't even blame that one on sharpshooter. I rolled the fucking 2.
Alright, Stace. Yep, it missed.
Cool.
Even with advantage.
Cool.
Eldritch Blast. Probably both of these fuckers. We'll go with that one first. If he hits it, Stacy's gonna get an opportunity attack if she so wishes. He hits him, dealing 12 damage to it.
Ah!
Ooh, let's go.
There you go. There you go. Wait, hold on, that's not right. That's not right.
No, it's not.
Hold on.
What is it?
No.
Because it's not with my sneak attack damage. It's just
No,
my
your
regular.
max damage should be... There we go. It should be 8 plus 5 is 13 plus 1 is 14. It should be 14 is your max. There. It should be 14. So go ahead and click it again. Just have it roll it again. There you go.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's dead.
Yes.
His buddy's over here.
Sarah was mad that she missed literally everything last round. Like, fine, bitch!
And then he will do another Eldritch Blast at the other guy, and he misses. But he can spend his sorcery points to do it again. Twinning it, doing another one at him. I don't know why I rolled it, but that's a hit. So damage. 6 damage. Stays on this 1 reaction per
Alright.
round, so she misses, but
What?
it dies.
No.
One question.
Ah,
Where was this guy right here? when he got smacked. It was like right here, right?
Yeah, Stacy got an opportunity attack and killed it.
Doesn't being flanked impose disadvantage?
What do you mean?
Like if this boy was here and this boy was here and you are being flanked, doesn't that impose disadvantage on the person in the middle?
She was gaining the opportunity attack because she was moving out of his range, her range.
Okay.
No longer.
He wouldn't have been flanking.
Okay.
Yeah, no
that's
longer
fine.
flanking because it's in like being pushed back out
Motion.
of range.
All right.
If she was if she got an attack of opportunity like while he was moving of his own volition, that's different. That would probably be a disadvantage. But because it was like the angle is coming at very different.
Okay.
No longer working that way. Okay, this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Zombie. Holy crap. He dealt 14 damage.
Yeah.
He came up and windmilled armed like a Nazi zombie.
God damn.
He
Hold off.
crit. He crit.
Yeah.
I have it.
Okay. Very well. I accept, as John would say.
Yeah.
Oh, not that one.
So when you move, do you have to use?
12. That's a miss.
My character's not moving. Give me just a second. It's being weird.
What's your AC right now, Velavon?
19.
Yeah, it's a miss for sure. Alright, you're up, Sorrow.
Oh, okay. Well, now I'm mad at the zombie, so I want to hit him. Is that heat?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because they're 8s. Pop. Definitely hit.
Yep. Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Stabs.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. It's did 10. There we go. There we go. That's the right math. Yep, you blade the crap out of him as you just like hack at a zombie, right? Pat is going to attack him. He hits. I don't know why I rolled my dice for it. And it deals 1d.
What are you going crazy for, girl?
Habit.
Huh?
Habit on your part.
For the rolling, he's saying.
Have it?
Habit.
Oh, have it. Oh, yeah. It is. Absolutely, it is. And he killed it. As he just crushes in the skull of this nasty zombie, its gray matter spewing over the ground. Velavon. Do cool guy shit. That's a hit for sure, and I'm sure it's dead. And it's dead. It is cut in half. Right down the middle.
Meta. No.
I want to throw my sword on my extra attack. Just yeet it.
Oh.
Like,
I would.
full on over the head, just yeet.
It is not a weapon that is intended to be thrown.
So it's 1d4. Never mind.
So the also improvised weapons is 1d6. And I would say it wouldn't deal normal weapon damage. It'd probably deal rolled damage plus half. It wouldn't deal half damage. And the check to make it work would definitely be a hard dexterity check.
And are you trying to hit this guy?
And now
No.
this would be me. I feel like that could almost also be a disadvantage because of it being a great weapon, it being a large weapon.
It would be a disadvantage with half. It would be a dex check, a hard dex check with disadvantage and half damage. It's not meant to be thrown, and you're not putting your shit behind it. It's not. It doesn't have the thrown property. It's not intended to be thrown.
I got nothing. I'm done. Right there.
Okay. Vidar, do cool guy shit.
I shoot Hurt Boy.
This hurt boy? That hurt boy.
That Hurt Boy.
Yeah, that's a hit for sure. I'm pretty sure if you hit it, you kill it. Yeah, if you hit it, you kill it. Oh, not quite. Never mind.
Well, it's humanoid, right?
Yeah.
2.
It was already hurt, too.
Oh, yeah, but, yeah, sure, that, yeah, Colossus
So he's
Slayer,
dead.
yeah.
You guys
And now
don't
I
care about
shoot
my
this boy. Although, I probably can't see him, so I move...
Which one? Sorry?
I said I probably couldn't see him, so I move, and now I try and shoot him.
Him? Yeah. Yeah, if you hit him, he dies. For sure. Go ahead. Yeah, he's dead. Yep. Really? Bitch?
What's Arwen doing?
She's just pulling shit off my desk.
She's hyper right now.
Just see her running across. Everything's dead now?
Everything is dead. And, oh, I want to do that. I'm going to do that. Give me 2 seconds. Well, first let me tell you which XP.
Well, and then when you're doing that 2-second thing, I'm going to drag you down into the end.
Okay.
Hey, I know we had talked about the long rest thing. Is that something you wanted to implement now, or no? Because, like, making them longer. Because of...
Remind me again. I remember you were talking about this. I want to hear you tell me what
So we had said a short rest would be at least 8 hours, if not like a full day. And then a long rest would be at least 3 days, if not a week. I think we're kind of leaning towards 8 hours for the short, and then 3 days for the long. If I'm not mistaken, but we could have been like 4. Could have been a week.
Stuff he's telling characters.
You're muted. He can't hear you. When I'm in another chat, you're
No,
muted.
I know.
So.
I know. I didn't think about it.
I'm just letting you know. Let's do that next time.
Okay.
Because the rest of the party isn't here.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Otherwise, I would be very down for doing that right now.
Okay.
Just because they're not here, I can't. You know what I mean?
No. Yeah, I know what you mean. I just wasn't sure because, like, I remember you had said you didn't want us to be able to possibly lose the disadvantages from these wraiths.
Well, I'm fine with you losing them. I mean, you're gonna have the rest now, probably.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
know
No.
that,
It's
like, every night until you guys go deal with this, there's gonna be an attack.
no. Right. No. I know. That's what I was saying because we can long rest now and we'll be fine. In theory, right?
Mm-hmm.
We should be able to get through our long rest now. Yeah.
Where the fuck is my?
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we can
I'll jump back up and pull you up.
We can stay here for a minute.
Okay.
I want this picture. I want that picture. I think we might end here though, because I don't want to go too far without their.
Right, without them being here, yeah. Because if Pat had gotten in here, then it's not really that big of a deal. But Pat not being here,
Yeah, I feel,
missing 2 people.
Yeah, I feel bad. I hope he's all right, man.
Hmm.
Trying to pull this picture up, but it's not pulling it up. Oh, I know what I can do. Yeah. Sorry, I just figured it out. The picture is on the fucking stat block, and I can't find it on its own. So you're gonna see what I'm doing.
Okay.
Whoops. You'll see.
I'll hop up and drag you up.
No, just a second.
No?
Because it's not Pat. Fucking Chris.
You want Chris to hear?
No, Chris is gonna ask me a bunch of questions. I don't feel like answering right now.
Gotcha.
Okay, I think that's what I want. Okay, yeah, I'm good to go up now. You can bring me up now.
Go.
Okie dokie.
I keep trying to like claw at this.
Well, that's why we're closing the door at night. Okay, so as you guys kill the last of these specters, the fog kind of pulls back, seeping back into the ground. As you guys kind of look around or whatever, and Vidar, how do I explain?
I walk towards Sorrow.
Okay.
Wait, all these guys just kind of like...
The zombies are down on the ground. The shadows are just gone. They're not there.
Okay.
And Scatino comes with me.
Okay. You guys see off in this direction, 500-600 meters away. I'd say 200 meters away, 200-300. You can see detail. You see a figure riding. I'm just gonna pull it up. It's easier to show you. You see a figure riding what seems to be a serpent, and it is being filled with arcane undead energy. It rears back, shooting up into the sky, this purple lightning, and he holding his staff, he levels it towards the keep, and then pulls it above his head, and as he does so, the fog kind of coalesces around them both, and then it fades, and he is gone.
But that's not good.
Enemy number 1, kill big boy.
I do a perception check.
On what?
See where the fuck he is.
No, he's gone.
Okay.
He's gone. So
Is it like a basilisk? Is that what you're saying?
you don't know.
Is there an investigation check I could do to see if I have seen that bad boy before, or like
You
an
have
Arcana check?
definitely not.
Okay. The way you're describing it, though, are you saying is like... You said serpent. Are we talking dragon serpent, or are we talking
No, like a
snake
serpent.
serpent?
Like a snake serpent, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Like the picture.
Okay.
Well, the picture actually looks like it's a dragon, but it's not. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
notice
kinda
that
what I
wing
was
right there,
wondering.
but it's a serpent. It's like a serpent.
like the picture. Dragon. No, snake. Okay.
The fucking the stuff underneath it makes more sense for it to be a serpent, to be quite honest with you. I'm gonna pull you back over here so I can read it. Oh, not there. You don't go there. You go there.
Do a dungeon? Cool. Okay, I look around. What the fuck? And, so.
Oh,
guys,
no, I lied. It's a dragon. Definitely was a dragon. Absolutely was a dragon. I apologize. I had not finished reading it yet. Definitely a dragon.
Fucking Dark Alliance. So, I look around. What the fuck? What do you guys think? Should we just fix the walls now, or wait till they get torn down again?
This is going to be an interesting night.
You want to get a short rest in?
Yeah. I mean, if we can, a long rest, but
I am going to end the session there because we are missing half our party, and I don't want to go too much farther without them, and I don't want to try and RP them in combat again. That was fucking awful. I don't want to do that again.
Mm-hmm.
There's just too much stuff for me to read. You guys did fine though.
And I need to go die.
And Stacy needs to go lay down. Let me see, how many zombies was it? 8, right? 8 zombies. Oh, god damn it. 8 zombies. 4 shadows, 1 specter. $600.
Cool.
No, sorry, 200.
Oh my. Oh jeez. Okay.
Wait, what? Hold on. I hate that. Why does it do that? 1,000 divided by 5. 200.
200. Yeah.
200.
So 18,077.
We're never gonna hit level 7. Ever.
You never fucking.
Oh, ye of little faith.
You never trust your GM.
I mean, you took all my gold.
And he still gave you a place to live.
A round down shithole, okay?
That's it. That's it.
But it's really old and magical.
That's it.
I don't know magic. I'm a fighter. I know nothing about magic.
Girl?
That's it.
I know nothing about magic. Oh, this feels magical. Oh my god, did you see the guy? He took this card in the middle of a deck and put it, like, I drew a card and, like, saw what it was and he put it back and then he, like, magically drew the same card. That's the exact same way I feel about this place. I know nothing about magic.
You take 72 damage. As a meteor slams into your fucking skull. Roll a new fucking character.
No, I'm down. I'm not dead. I'm
No,
down.
you're dead.
No.
How much
I'm
HP
down.
do you have?
I have fucking 51 right now on me.
If you take 70 damage in one hit, you die.
No, it's max. You said the equivalent of your health pool in a negative. That's what you said. Your words, not mine.
Well, I'm wrong.
But that's how we always did it.
Yeah. Okay, I'll roll a new character.
Death.
Incoming. It's okay. Incoming coffee lock.
Yeah, no, I would literally kick you out. I feel like you're not doing that.
Coffee lock?
Rocks fall, character dies.
Basically, a coffee lock. So you know how Jake gets his spells back on a short rest. A coffee lock makes it so that he never loses spell slots.
Ever.
Oh,
Because he
that
doesn't need to
one.
rest.
That's so broken.
It is.
So literally, as soon as you expend the spell slot, you get it back.
So
Interesting.
broken.
It's not interesting. It's dumb. It's dumb.
Fireball. Fireball.
If you want to play those,
Fireball.
if you want to play those,
Fireball.
you need to play those on like a Reddit server. That's what those guys do. They love to kill characters. I don't like to kill characters.
Falling rock hits me in the middle of the courtyard. It's from the moon.
It's from the moon. Take your damage. You...
No, it is the moon.
It is
in
the
a very
moon.
condensed form. Just
One meteorite just pierces the skull.
yep.
Well, I want to roll dex save. You can't roll a dex save on a meteor that's a half a mile wide.
So you're saying the entire party dies? Got it.
Yes!
Murder hobo, but DM form.
It's like everyone dies, believes chat. It's like how George R. R. Martin said that he would, if people kept pestering him to finish the book, he was going to say that red meteor from season 1 was going to slam into the planet, killing everyone.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh my god. Well, I hope Patrick's okay.
Alright, well.
10d6 and 10d6, right? Fire and then force, or bludgeoning.
Huh?
Meteor shower. 10d6
Meteor swarm?
fire. Yeah, 10d6 fire and then 10d6 bludgeoning.
No, it's 20d6 fire, 20d6 bludgeoning. It's 4 different points.
That'd kill me.
There's very few things it wouldn't kill.
There are a lot of things that would not kill.
Things are immune to fire and
lot.
bludgeoning, I guess? Well, it's magic, though, so...
Small
Well,
ones.
not just that though. Like, not okay. The fire, yes, you can be immune to fire, but a storm giant, even then, like, that's a quarter of its health pool. Those motherfuckers have like 350 HP.
230.
Okay, it's half of its HP.
No, I'm just saying they are... No, they would take that full damage too. They're not immune or resistant to it.
Okay, fire giant,
I think those are weaker, aren't they?
slightly, but they're immune to fire damage.
And that's it. So they would take half the fire with all the bludgeoning. And they have a lesser health pool. So let's see, the fire would be, they would take none of the 63. But that 74, though? Is that bloodied? Oh, no, not quite. Oh. Almost. It's almost bloodied. That one hit, it's almost bloodied.
That's also Meteor Swarm, though. That's like...
Yeah.
7th level spell?
9th.
9th? Yeah, exactly. It's a 9th level spell.
You don't get those till 16?
17.
17?
Dirty.
Dirty as fuck.
And
Too
then
dirty.
power word kill. Anything less that has less than 100 hit points instantly dies.
Yeah. There are ways to stop that though, aren't there? Could you counterspell
You
that?
can do counterspell,
I gotta be small enough.
but fire giants and shit like that don't have it. That's one of those things like they have to specifically have counterspell. So you're talking about a specific caster. I believe that's like a 5th or 6th level spell.
Is counterspell? What level is counterspell? Is it not called counterspell?
It is.
Okay, it's not in roll 20.
3rd level. It's third. No, it's in roll 20. It's one word.
Oh shit! I'm
3rd
looking
level.
for it.
But it
Oh, you have to be within 60 feet though. With Meteor Swarm, they can be a mile away.
mile.
So that doesn't really help you.
I'm finally ordering side cutters after having... How many times have I built a PC? Jesus Christ.
This would be your fourth?
Huh?
Third? Fourth?
Well, No, I built that one once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. think it's the 5th time I've done it. Gone through and done it. And I still haven't had them when finally ordering them.
And if you read that, London, it says if the spell is 3rd level or lower,
Yeah,
it passes no effect. But above 4th level and above, you add the spell slot level to a DC 10. So 9th level, you'd automatically have to take and make a 19 DC in order to pass that.
When you cast the spell at a 4th or higher, the interrupted spell has no effect if its level is less than or equal to the level of the spell. Oh! If someone tried to use Power Word Kill, you could cast your 9th level and just stop it.
A 9th level counter spell, you'd still...
No! 9th level counterspell, it's done. Read the at higher levels.
Casting a spell of 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Read the at... Okay, you're not looking at higher levels.
At higher levels,
when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 4th or higher, the interrupted spell has no effect if its level is less than or equal to the level of the spell slot you used.
Yeah.
So if you use a 9th level, it would stop their 9th level.
I'm gonna counterspell on a wish.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna be honest. I was really paying to it. There's counterspell.
Yes.
In D&D.
Yeah.
You can use your reaction to counterspell.
It's like magic.
Yes. And also as a reaction.
It's a reaction. You can use it as
so you
a
can
reaction.
Use it on your turn.
Oh my god. What
so
the
like,
fuck?
if London has the big bad evil guy casting a 9th level Power Word Kill.
Oh, let me fucking stop my recording.